Hi everyone, and today I'm going to be telling you everything you can do before the release of the Hidden Treasures of Area Zero in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. So without further ado, let's begin. Unfortunately, if you plan to watch this video for fun, then I'm planning to throw a wrench in your plans. Because the first thing on the list is buying the DLC, because if you're not going to buy the DLC, then why are you even watching this video in the first place? Number 2 is collecting your items. So if you click A on that specific place, then you can enter a menu where you can claim your items. But I already claimed it, so I guess we're going to move on to the next. However, if you want to look on it, then you could just press plus and I'll show you everything. Honestly, I think it looks kind of cool. Getting the gold badge on your Pokédex, which means you technically completed it, and then if you press X while you're on the Pokédex bit, then you'll get a diploma, if you completed it at least. And then talk to the professor before you press X, because if you press X right then you'll be getting a Beast Ball. Next is getting a second Gold Engo, which will require you to get 999 coins again. Which I think if you get 999 coins twice, then that'll equal to 1800 coins. Next is beat the game if you haven't already. Like, if you haven't been Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet today, then I would say what's wrong with your playtime. Next up is getting a lot of money and a lot of league points, or LP. Because if you want to buy a lot of stuff in the DLCs, and you're gonna need a lot of money, let me tell ya. Next up is gonna be collecting all the sandwich recipes. I currently have 147. Next up is getting a full-on shiny with the shiny charm, like this Go-Goat over here, which I encountered randomly, even though I was hunting for it the other day to no avail. Next up will be getting a shiny from a Pokemon egg, like my Meowscarada over here. Next up is getting the rarest shiny possible, like my shiny Roaring Moon. It's pretty rare, however it's not the rarest one in my collection. Next up will be getting as much Herba Mysticate as possible, because if you have a lot of Herba Mysticate, then you can get a lot of shinies. All of this is cool, but I wonder what's next. Hooray, I'm finally free. What are you doing? Exactly. Don't do it. Next up is transferring Pokemon from Pokemon Home from your previous games, like this Arceus over here. Next up is trying to get all of Arceus's plates and all special things for all the other Pokemon. I'll show you how you do that later on. Next up will be transferring or getting some rare event Pokemon into your Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet save file, like this Pikachu. All my shiny Galarian Zapdos from Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Next up will be participating in the latest 7-star raid, or one that's new. To find special raids, you simply have to go to the map and then find a glowing thing that looks like a raid. Like that Steel type, but it's Gimmighoul right now. So, of all 18 types, so kind of expect it. Next up will be taking all your classes. But I already done that previously, so I don't have to, but you might need to do that. And you can get some good rewards by doing that, like a Galarian Meowth. Next up will be getting your second Cranial from the bottom of Area Zero. You obviously know where this is, you probably caught it already, but in case you haven't. If you haven't completed your Pokédex by now, then why not go look for the 32 stakes and look for the Wo-Chen, Shen Pao, Tinglu, and Shi-Yu. They'll be fun to catch and find. Next will be getting your starter to level 100. This can be done via raids. Next up will be creating a competitively viable team, which I'm almost done doing with my Skeledirge. All I have to do is get the Assault Vest and then give it to Skeledirge, and perfect. Next up will be getting a whole lot of Pokeballs, especially the Ultra Balls and the Quick Balls and the Apricot Balls, because they are kind of rare and you don't want to waste them. Next will be claiming your Beast Ball. Next will be to catch a shiny Dust Form Lycanroc. You can do that by getting an Outbreak and making it dust. But I caught my shiny Lycanroc Dusk Form in a Beast Ball. Next, we'll be getting the amulet coin by battling 5 people near Medali and then talking to a Pokemon League rep. Next will be to persuade your friend who has the opposite copy to buy the DLC. Next will be to persuade your friend to get the clothing gift. You obviously seen this early in the video, so I won't go too in depth on it. Next will be unlocking the Academy Ace tournament by rematching all the gym leaders and doing it once, so then you could do it an infinite amount of times. Next will be reading the Scarlet book, which will contain a lot of things, like the Imagined Pokemon, which is probably an early version of Walking Wake or Iron Leaves, depending on which game you're playing. Next will be getting a whole bunch of XP candies to make sure that your DLC team will be very powerful. Next will be discovering any weird glitches you have in Scarlet and Violet. Next will be reading every single book in the library, including this one, which, if you play Sword and Shield, you know exactly what this book is. Next will be doing a raid for this very sus Pokemon. Next will be if you have Pacific Pokemon games. Note, you can only have one version of each. You can get Pacific phones. So if you have Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, you can get the Pika VV case. If you have Pokemon Brilliant Diamond or Pokemon Shining Pearl, you can get the Poketch phone. If you have Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield, then you can get the Ball Guy case. And if you have PLA, then you can get the Arc phone. You can retry all the gym missions that you had to do along the way. So let's just do the one in Glaciado Gym, just to make it look. And I'll just do one round, okay? I'll be right back. I'm back, and we got a new record, as you can see. 41 seconds, which is nice. Next, we'll be taking part in auctions, which you'll kind of have to do if you want to get the plates. And follow my moves exactly if you want to get there. And do not follow me for any period of time. Okay? Watch as I do and copy it exactly if you want to go to the auction house. Oh no, don't copy that bit. But this time they're selling luxury balls, cracked pots, and super potions. You can also rematch the team star bases, like the one I'm about to go to, and I'll see you after I finish rematching it. I finished the rematch, and now Eri will come in, or whoever the team star boss will come in, and then give me some LP. Okay. You can always go online and trade some Pokemon, battle, hear the latest news, do some ranked battles, do some terror raids, go to do a mystery gift, surprise trade, do a union circle with all your friends, etc., etc. You can always go and catch the X Titans, and if it's an X Titan, you can go to the ribbons or marks, and it will have a special mark, which will be the Titan mark, which will be a title for a Pokemon that was previously a Titan. Unfortunately, if you're still running low after that, then might I be able to help you find some games? Super Mario Odyssey is a very decent game that I'd recommend. It was my first ever Switch game before I liked Pokemon, so that'd be something I would recommend. Maybe try Super Mario 64 or download the DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield. You can do a lot with that DLC. If you're looking to kill some time, then might I recommend Animal Crossing New Horizons? You can always try Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury on the Wii U or Switch. There's always some replay value with those. Maybe you could try and collect all 100 shines and face the white Fury Bowser. You can tell it's white because of the hair. You know, you can always play Smash and download the DLC from Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's always some replay value in those, like those. if you're looking for a decent Pokemon game to play to kill the time, then I know the best one. Oh, just not that one. Please get that out of my face. That one looks terrible. Okay, so if you want to get fit, then Refit Adventure and Super Mario Maker 2 is a good one if you want to waste some time. Pokemon Legends. Oh, hey! That was when I done the glitch to walk through people. Seriously though, Pokemon Legends Arceus is a phenomenal game. I definitely recommend it while waiting for the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. If you like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, then Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX would be a good one for you to play. You could always play WarioWare, get together, and hang out with Wario and his friends, I guess. Ooh, you can do a lot of things on Nintendo Switch that you can't normally do, and that's one thing that you can be proud of with owning a Switch. Maybe there's some specific charm in Let's Go Eevee, unless you're one specific YouTuber. But I think I'm gonna pet Eevee. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pet Eevee. Just give me a sec. Just to pet Eevee. Good Eevee. Good Eevee. You might want to participate in the upcoming Splatfest this year, which will be from June 14th to June 16th. And in that case, practice. Maybe you might be able to play Minecraft because there's lots to do in Minecraft. So yeah, the Switch has lots to do like Tears of the Kingdom and Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle or its sequel. But for now, I'm going to get a new high score in Tetris against the entire world. So I guess for now, until a future upload, please like, subscribe, and bye.